Good morning and a very warm welcome to all the viewers joining in. First of the three games from Group F as Odisha prepares to take on Madhya Pradesh. Promises to be a very exciting encounter. Odisha finished on the third spot in the points table in the last edition, and Madhya Pradesh didn't enjoy the kind of run they would have ideally liked to. One solitary draw against Jharkhand. One goal scored in the whole campaign, conceded 16. It's the time to leave all those disappointments aside and take a fresh start to the 78th Santosh Trophy. To the viewers joining for the very first time, coming to you live from the GNDU Sports Complex here in Amritsar. Plays host to Group A and Group F fixtures. Group A has the likes of Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal and Punjab. Whereas Group F has Odisha, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Both the teams would love to get on a winning start here. 3 victories in the last edition for Odisha, finished third in the points table. Look much better than that result suggests. The refereeing contingent will be led by Sundarji. Abdul Manaf and Rohit would be the assistants. The fourth official, Anish Babua Vasudevan. Final photo ops before the all-important kickoff. The two captains out there in the middle. Harpan Lakra for Odisha steps up. Rahul Vaishnav Das for the Madhya Pradesh side. Bhagwat Sundarji would be the referee in charge. Abdul Manaf and Rohit Pandey would be the assistants, and Anish Babua Vasudevan would be the fourth official for this morning's fixture. Akash Narula, the match commissioner from this group. And I'll be alongside for both the halves. This is Junaid Ahmed from the commentary box. All set for the game to get underway as we take you through the starting 11 for the Odisha side. Mahesh Hansda, Bisal Tigga, Arpan Lakra, the skipper. Karthik Huntal, Jitu Mudali, Rakesh Oram, Roshan Panna, Abhinash Mudali, Bikash Kumar, Sahu, Arban Lakra and Siddhanta Pradhan, the goalkeeper. The coach is Mr. Akshay Das. And for Madhya Pradesh, Salamuddin Khan starts in goal. Rahul Vaishnav Das, the skipper. Mohit Kumar Gudi, Shubham Kuril, Priyanshu, Praveen, Avinash, Rohit Singh, Amey Bhatkal, Sushant Parmar and Rohan Invati. Chandan Balbir Rathod is the head coach of this side from the Madhya Pradesh. The players starting out the bench. First Odisha, Sanjay Hemram, Wangden Lama, Ashok Bagh, Chandra Mohan, Prakash Naik, Rahul Mukhi, Sanjeet Khoda, Machintra Mandi, Rakesh Kumar, Dinabandhu Das and Rahul Oram. For Madhya Pradesh, Shubham Mane, Amit Yadav, Rajiv Kumar, Yash Pathak, Prashant Yadav, Atharva, Rishu, Rishabh Kumar, Tushar Chetri, Nimish Dubgad and Sonu Sharma. First of the three games, Group F, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. From this pool, as always, 38 teams will be competing. The games will be played between 15th of November until the 22nd of December. That's the group stage. And then we head to Telangana for the knockouts, the final stage as well as the knockouts. 35 teams have been divided into 9 groups. The 2 finalists of the last edition and the host state of Telangana will compete in the final stage. Odisha in all red, Madhya Pradesh in their sky blue. Here's Arpan Lakra. Gets dispossessed. Here's Praveen Mishra. Possession ball again with Odisha here. Trying to utilize that right flank. Takes a couple of touches, draws it backwards. Bikash plays it down the line for Rakesh Oram. Rakesh scoops up in the air. The attempt was to find the run coming in from that flank. The idea definitely would have been to try and get the player making that run forward on the ball. Ends up overhitting it, goes straight to the goalkeeper, Siddhanta Pradhan. It's Rakesh. Switches towards the right side. Just prods it down the line. Here comes Karthik. Again, a bit too strong there. Jitu Muduli on Mohit Kumar. Ends up giving a free kick. Looks like it's going to be Jitu who would be leading the line for the boys in red this morning. Got 3 forwards, Karthik Huntal, Jitu Muduli and Arbin Lakra playing in front for Odisha. Meanwhile, here's Madhya Pradesh, 1-on-1 in that top corner towards the right hand side. Gets the cross towards the other side. Roshan Panna does well to bring it out from there. Here's Odisha. Decent ball, takes a shot early. Oh, the angle. That looked dangerous. Skittle pass across the goal there. First shot from Odisha. Not going to hold back if they try and see the ball in those sort of spaces. Salamuddin Khan goes airborne on that occasion. Again, taken out by Harpan Lakra, who's looked quite busy in the first 3-4 minutes. Poor first touch, manages to retrieve it, goes all the way back to Siddhanta. Gives the ball some wings this time and wanted to get Harbin involved. Emanations knocks it out for a throw-in to the boys in sky blue. Four minutes 40 seconds in and still 0-0. Very early days and it's been a somber start to this fixture. Shot coming in from Odisha, going wide across the target. They've enjoyed more of the ball in the first 5 minutes here. games from this group to be played on 21st, which is today, 23rd and 25th of November. Having a quick word there, the referee talking to Avinash. Not quite sure if he was going with elbow, trying to win that ball. A gesture from the ref definitely suggested that. Right, it's going to be Arpan behind this one. Having a quiet word. Here goes Arpan. Nudges it down the line. Scoops it over, just over perhaps. Not quite sure if it was directed towards the target or he toe poked it in the end. Looks like it has taken a deflection on the way and has gone out for the first corner of the game. It's going to be Arpan again. Gets it block, falls to a sky blue shirt. Bikash for Arpan again. Skids it back. Bisal Tigga is trying to get Rakeswaram involved and couldn't quite keep the ball in play. Madhya Pradesh will have to try and get themselves more on the ball. They haven't enjoyed enough possession in the first 7 minutes. Not really from their perspective. That is one of the metric they would want to change pretty swiftly. Again, aimlessly headed away. Mahesh. It's just skipper Rahul Vaishnav Das for Madhya Pradesh with a throw-in. Does well to keep it and gets it out of that clutter. Falls fortuitously to a sky blue shirt who does well in that corner. Trying to get it inside the box. Comes the cross. No, it's not. Takes the deflection and goes out for a corner in favor of Madhya Pradesh. Their first of the first half. For all the possession Odisha have enjoyed, can Madhya Pradesh have that one telling blow, get the ball inside that box, get into those dangerous areas and let those players with clear height advantage do the rest. Rohit sends it in, headed out by a red shirt. Falls to a sky blue perhaps. No, it's not. Jitu gets to the end of it, making that run and couldn't quite get that final ball right. Rohan Panna looked like he was in some sort of ascendancy to try and get to the end of that delivery coming in from Jitu. They're closing down on Madhya Pradesh every time they lose out on the ball. Odisha. Was he coming from an offside position? Looks like it has. The flag has been raised by the linesman. So 10 minutes into the first half and the deadlock yet to be broken. Exactly where we started the first 45 minutes at. Takes it and on the turn, Bikash falls out for Sushant Parmar. Jitu takes a touch, shifts towards the left. Decides to go back to Mahesh. Mahesh switches towards Arpan. Roshan plays it down the line for an overlapping run coming in. The cross comes in and headed out by Madhya Pradesh defense. Roshan again. Sliding challenge came in, evades everybody. Here's Odisha in a very decent position. Chance now! And there's the first one. Beautifully done by Odisha. First goal of the campaign for the boys in red. And they look relentless for a lot more this morning. Very well constructed. Karthik, the man. Got the cross in and across the face of the goal was left unmarked, and all he had to do was tap the ball into the back of the net. Early goal conceded from Madhya Pradesh standpoint. They have been guilty of conceding a lot many goals in the last edition as well. Conceded 16 in the 5 games they played. Confirmation of the goal scorer, Arvind Lakra. Mahesh Hansda made that overlapping run. Again, you see the hustle for the ball, trying to win it. Here's Bikash. Goes back to Arvind. Back with Bikash. Here's Arpan. Roshan squares it nicely. Salamuddin makes a decent save in the end. Pretty swift to release. Savinash has got some room to work with. And again, that pressing from Odisha. Make sure they win the ball back. And here's Arvind again. One-on-one just outside the box. Leaves it for Bikash. Shifts it towards the right and finds Arpan. Gets it back from Arpan. Here's Bikash looking for better options to affect the game. Decides to go all the way back and find Vishal Tigga. That right flank has been their favorite route so far. Here's Jitu with his involvement and hurled away by Mohit Kumar. It's going to be a corner. It's a very lively start to this first half from Odisha. Enjoyed a lot more of the ball in the first 14 minutes. And MP have to try and find answers as early as possible. Gets it out of the box. Finds a red shirt again. Bikash again, squared it up inside. Falls to a blue shirt. The idea was to take the ball on the turn. Was played in by Rohan Invati. And again, they look so calm, composed on the ball whenever they've got the possession. Odisha, again, drop and run from Arpin. Here's Karthik, goes back and finds Rakesh. Here's Arpan. Is ruling this midfield in the first 15 minutes here. I've seen a lot of the ball, has been very meticulous with his passing options. Bisal. Back with Rakesh. Here's Mahesh. Chips it over. Was he starting from an offside position? Not quite sure if the flag was for Karthik Huntal or Arvind Lakra. It's been all Odisha in the first quarter of this first half. One decisive ball and they found the back of the net. The overall play has been equally good from Odisha. Couple of good touches and evades number 14, Roshan Panna, beg your pardon, goes out for a throw-in. Falls to Arpan again. He's got a lot of space to effectively get it forward. Here's Arbin. Throws back to Arpan. Back with Arbin. Goes back to Arpan. From outside of his foot. Trying to get Jitu involved again. The defender reads it well and gets it away. It's Rakesh now. We've been chasing this game, chasing the ball since the first whistle. Madhya Pradesh. Haven't seen few passes stitched together. Easily passed by Salamuddin. Here's Madhya Pradesh again dispossessed. Takes the shot and didn't get his laces properly behind that one. Have to try and rectify those mistakes. Can't give the ball away in those sort of spaces to Odisha. Arpan again. Checks the shot and goes over the back line. Marshalled out in the end. It's going to be a throw-in for Odisha. 18 minutes into the first half and 1-0 is what the scoreline reads in favor of Odisha. To all the viewers joining us for the first time here, this is the 78th Santosh Trophy coming to you live from Amritsar. Group F fixture between Odisha and Madhya Pradesh. Games are being played across 8 different venues throughout the country. GNDU Sports Complex being the host to Group A and Group F. Abhinash. It's going to be a free kick. Happened right in front of the linesman there. Priyanshu. Trying to make sure he has Rohan and Ame into their desired positions. You can see him all over the pitch. Arpan Lakra dropping deep at times, trying to win the ball back and bring it forward, trying to link up beautifully with the players playing forward, the likes of Jitu, Arbin, and Roshan Panna. And that has been the missing link from Madhya Pradesh standpoint, because the players playing forward, there have been too few opportunities for them. It's been a non-existent entity as far as the midfield is concerned. It's Rakesh. Here's Mahesh now. Every time they get on the ball, look like they have an extra second in their kitty. Gets it inside the box, falls to a blue shirt. Is Roshan. Just taps it over and finds Arpan. Get themselves back in shape and switches their play towards the left side. Here's Arpan, the goal scorer, one-on-one with the captain. Goes past one, goes past the other. Still with the red shirts. Arpan gets the final touch perhaps. There was a tackle coming in. The referee has reached out to his pocket and looks like that's going to be the first card of the game. First infringement. Rohit goes ref's books. Was a touch late in that challenge. Confirmation of that yellow card, Rohit Singh, for the challenge on Arpan Lakra. As did went up. Falls to a red shirt. Again, not getting it right. And another challenge just outside the box. Is that going to be another yellow card? Perhaps not. Did he go for the ball? Still on the ground. Roshan, good to see him back on the feet. That's definitely in the range this time. Again, caught out probably late, a bit late perhaps. And easy decision for the ref to make, who was very well positioned. It's going to be Arpan Lakra once again. Or is it going to be Abhinash Mudali? Arpan goes for this one. It's going to be more of a setup because it's going to use his right foot. Is it going to be Mudali? Mudali just drops in, runs forward. Arpan trying to get it over the wall. Takes this on his chest and goes through. Straight at the goalkeeper. It fell so nicely to him, and perhaps didn't sort of get the right angle. 25 minutes into the first half, and it's 1-0 to Odisha. Madhya Pradesh haven't had a decent shout at the target. All the possession they've had has just been inside their own half. Hands it away, gets it towards Rahul Vaishnav. Just making that run, challenged by Mahesh. Gets it inside the box, and the cross comes in, and hits a red shirt on the way. Back with Arpan Lakra. Here's Karthik. Eating up the ground, gets towards the left, positions himself nicely, gets Urban involved. Urban takes a touch, gets himself into a very decent shooting space. Squares it up for Arpan. Again, this time just losing out on the possession, and Madhya Pradesh has managed to get it away from that danger. Is Mahesh now. For Rakesh. Bikash goes long. It's a very decent run coming in from Odisha. They make it 2-0. Individual brilliance at display here. He took it all on himself. Roshan Panna went past first, went past the other, and found the back of the net, beating Salamuddin Khan. Had a lot to do. No response coming in from the defense. Not getting the tackle in, and then dejection and despair. It's like the first change. Praveen Mishra goes off and is replaced by Rishabh Kumar Rajak. Tactical change, taking a midfielder out and getting an attacking player on the pitch. And again, for anything tangible to happen on the other side of the pitch, there has to be some service, some link up, which hasn't happened so far for Madhya Pradesh Lycan. Another loose shot, giving the ball away. Here's Roshan Panna measuring his options. Very good run, another decent opportunity, and this time Salamuddin Khan manages to get his body behind it. Decent save in the end for the goalkeeper. Every time Odisha get the ball, they look to make something special happen. Rakesh shifting it wide. Arpan gets a knock, but looks to be alright, and scored a decent ball towards the other side of the pitch. Here's Urban, scored the first goal. Scanning his options inside, one-on-one, and dealt well in the end by Rahul Vaishnav Das. Looks like the ref is not happy about something. He's walking up to the captain, having a word. Walks back. It's going to be a corner for Odisha. Has to be some response coming in from Madhya Pradesh. Please try and exert some sort of pressure on that back line. We haven't seen that happening for the entirety of the 30 minutes here. Keeps it short. Just dabs and runs forward. Here's Mahesh. Switches to the other side. The idea was to try and get Jeetu involved. Goes straight at the goalkeeper. Avinash loses out again to Roshan Panna. It's Karthik. Look calm, composed and collective on the ball. And again, does it with sheer ease. Odisha. Another overlapping run coming in from Karthik. This time, defense is alert to it. Gets it out of danger, but ends up giving the ball away again in a very dangerous area. This could prove to be costly. Jeetu lining up, takes the shot and couldn't quite get the angle right. Had all the time in the world. Was unchallenged. All he had to do was get it towards the target. There has to be some sort of communication going on in that back line. Because the way they are playing at the moment, looks like Odisha will fancy their chances. Still got 60 minutes left in the contest, and if it continues the way it is going on at the moment, we are in for some treat from goal scoring's perspective. Mahesh, Vikash, Avinash managed to get the ball away from a red shirt and ends up losing out in the possession. Here's Vikash Kumar again. He has taken a knock on his face and doesn't seem to be comfortable with that. Not too sure if it's Roshan Panna. Throw in for Madhya Pradesh, and again very lackluster from their standpoint. Been guilty of giving away the possession more than once, Madhya Pradesh. Zarpan has enjoyed a brilliant game up until this point. Every time ball has been played forward from Madhya Pradesh, he's dropped deep to try and win those balls and has been very efficient with his distribution towards both the flanks. Have used the right side of the pitch on a more consistent basis. Likes of Roshan Panna being involved from that flank. As well to keep the possession perhaps. Is that going to be a yellow card for Sushant Parmar? Again, they look absolutely flustered. Free kick to Odisha. It will be their captain once again who'll stand behind this one. Leading by 2 goals, and are in a very comfortable position at this point in time. Is Rakesh. Arpan. It's Mahesh. 1-on-1 with Rahul Vaishnav. Here's Karthik. Goes dancing past that back line. Did well to win the ball and keep the possession. Here's Avinash trying to bring it forward. Shifts it towards the left. And again, gets dispossessed way too easily for his liking. That has been the problem. The likes of Rohan Invati, Amey Bhatkal have been non-existent entities so far. Mahesh for Bikash. Continues with that move. Gets the ball back. Bikash shifts it towards Rakesh. Goes all the way and finds Siddhanta. Nicked away by MP. But only as far as Mahesh again. We've had a very good game. Rakesh, Mahesh. Have marshaled that right flank quite well and has made those runs every time the ball has been played forward, wide on the left. Trying a back flick, and the attempt was to find Bikash. Turns, passes, and again ship it away with ease. Struggling to win the ball back and struggling to keep the possession are Madhya Pradesh. Still got 9 minutes left in the first half. A lot of time and space on the ball for Mahesh, who finds Arbin Lakra, who squares it quite comfortably. And number 3 for Odisha. Easily done. A very decent delivery picked out by Mahesh from the back. Found the run of Arbin Lakra. Goes past Rahul Vaishnav. Squared it across the face of the goal, and an arriving Jitu Muduli makes sure he gets his first of the morning. What has been a very good start is proving out to be a relentless one from Odisha's standpoint. Got themselves into a commanding position. 3 points up for grab here, and the way this game has panned out so far in the first half, it looks like that's in the kitty for Odisha. Still a long way to go. Madhya Pradesh, for any sort of comeback, have to find solutions to the problem. At this point of time, it looks a mountain to climb from here on. Bikash. Takes the header on the way and goes to the other side. Is Jitu. Rohit. It's on a yellow card. Ame Bhatkal. Haven't seen him get a touch or two in the first 40 minutes here. It's been that quiet. It all comes down to how brilliant Odisha have been. Arbin for Rakesh. Rakesh, unchallenged, unfazed. Salamuddin reads that well, comes out of the line and knocks it out for a throw into Odisha. There you have it, 61% to Odisha and 39% to Madhya Pradesh. And from those 39%, pretty sure more than 50% has been in their own half. And that just sums it up. The first 40 minutes here. 8 shots with 4 landing on target for the boys in red, and Madhya Pradesh haven't troubled the back line and the goalkeeper at all. There's been no pressure exerted, nothing to think about for Odisha from the defensive standpoint. Been going great guns when they've got the ball. A decent opportunity now for Odisha, for Madhya Pradesh, beg your pardon. Has that been cleared off the line? What looked like a glorious, a brilliant opportunity. Did well to get on the end of the ball. Sushant Parmar probably didn't get the sort of contact he would have ideally liked. On the line clearance from Odisha. That was completely against the run of play. Throw-in comes in. Arpan gets to it. Jitu on the turn. Decides to go back to Rakesh. Bikash, beg your pardon. Here's Arpan again. Something to cheer about for Madhya Pradesh. Had most men committed forward. Caught out of position and a decent delivery, finding Sushant Parmar. Could have given some confidence to these boys in sky blue going into the second half had they managed to find the target at least once in the first 45.
पानी दे दो उसको यार जल्दी करो यार जल्दी करो उसको
Free kick for Madhya Pradesh. Going to be Priyanshu or Rohit behind this one. Asking them to focus is the shouts from the touchline. Straight at Odisha. Here's Roshan. Tabs it back. Here's Bikash. Balls out to Vikash again. Karthik turns, looks for options, pushes it towards the left and finds Arpan. Just making that run forward. Shifts it further towards the left and finds Mahesh on the way. It's Rakesh into action. And how effective Mahesh has been whenever he's received that ball. Lovely bit of a give and go again. Getting it into those dangerous areas. Arpan stationed wide on the left to try and get to the end of those deliveries coming in from Arpan Lakra or from Arpan perhaps. Shubham. Bishal, beg your pardon. Here's Rishabh for Avinash. Scoops it over. Much better for Madhya Pradesh. Can they get one quality ball? Wasn't to be. Desperate attempt there to try and win the second ball from Amey Bhatkal. This is promising from Madhya Pradesh. Takes a shot. Clatters the crossbar. In the scheme of things, they've had two glorious opportunities. And this one was a better one, definitely. Did well to win the ball. And takes a strike. A curling left footer from Rishabh Kumar. Just been that kind of day from Madhya Pradesh perspective. 2 minutes have been added on as stoppages. Been 2 goals on any other day. not to be. 3-0 in favor of Odisha. Here's Bikash. Again, a lot of time and space on the ball for Jitu Muduli. Harpan now. Overlapping run for Mahesh. That's a rarity. It's been that good. Being up and down on the pitch. Mahesh Hansda. Is Rakesh now. Bissell. Mahesh again. Pings it forward. Finds Jitu. At the end of it, Jitu against Rahul Vaishnav. One-on-one just outside the box. Squares it up nicely. Taken by Karthik. Has a go at the target and finds number 4. Another breathtaking move by Odisha. Every time they have got the ball towards the right and left, they've been mightily effective. Jitu Mudali again being the main architect. Finding Karthik Huntel. Again, could have been strong on that occasion. Shubham did well to get away from the defense and had a go at the target. Hasn't been the happiest of days for Salamuddin Khan up until this point. Conceded 4. So that's the end of the first half here at the GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar. There's been one-way traffic. They've been absolutely relentless, unflinched so far, Odisha. Started the game on a breathtaking note. Scored in the 11th minute, and from there on, in the next 30-35 minutes, managed to score 4. Madhya Pradesh will have to go back to the drawing board and sort out their strategies. Have to try and get back into the second half with some sort of response. But at the moment, it's 4-0 to the boys in red. Goals for Urban, Jitu, Karthik and Roshan. All the main men playing further forward have been able to register their names on the score sheet. Going to be back in about 10 minutes for the second half. It's going to be another exciting one rather. Do stay with us as we come back on the other side. That's the halftime stats. 59% of the ball to Odisha, 41% to Madhya Pradesh. Most of those 41% has been on their own half. 9 shots with 5 landing on target for Odisha. 2 shots with 1 on target for MP. Salamuddin Khan making 1 save, and Siddhanta hasn't been troubled at all. 3 corners to Odisha and just 1 to MP. 2 yellow cards in the game for Madhya Pradesh so far. Been 4 fouls committed 2 for Odisha. Confirmation of the halftime score line 4 to Odisha, and Madhya Pradesh yet to get off the mark as yet. We should be back in about 8 minutes from now. Do stay with us. Hello and welcome back to all the viewers joining in. Odisha, at the moment, West 45 belonging to the boys in red. This is the Group F fixture. First of the three games from this group coming to you live from the GNDU Sports Complex here in Amritsar. All the action on the Punjab Football YouTube Channel. 4 goals scored in the first half. No response coming from the other side. They've come close on a couple of occasions. Madhya Pradesh on off the line clearance and rattled the crossbar once. Had to try and draw inspiration from those moves and come up with a better performance in the next 45. Waiting for proceedings to get underway for second half. Referees ready for players to get themselves in the shape. Madhya Pradesh, long debrief going on in the center. Transfer of instruction from the captain. Couple of changes for Madhya Pradesh. Number 16 comes on. Tharva. Rohan goes out and is replaced by Shubham Mane. Not entirely sure about that change because he had the kind of service he would have ideally liked. Rohan from left to right on your screens are Odisha. Avinash as well to win the ball back. Might keep it. There's Karthik Kuntal for Odisha. Plays it up towards the center of the park. Still Karthik. Decent ball to find Arbin Lakra, who squares it up nicely. And a despairing dive in the end. Managed to steer it away for a corner. A very good move again. The weight on the ball was immaculate. The defense and the goalkeeper combining to make sure it doesn't reach to the far post. We started the second half for Odisha on the other side. Almost in as many minutes. It's going to be Arpan again. It's been at the heart of most of the things in the first 45. Five corners for boys in red in the clearance, but only as far as Avinash, the one as well to keep the ball, gets this possession away, perhaps gets it back. Here's Chandra Mohan. Third free kick, Madhya Pradesh. Some sort of urgency in the start of the second half. That translate into one brilliant performance. They are desperately waiting for Atharva, his first involvement. Draws it towards the side. Again, a poor first touch. Balls to Atharva. Chips it down to the left. Sushant or Atharva goes down on the ground. And it's going to be another free kick. Rishabh, the man down. Something has got to give you. There's haven't seen sort of intensity that I really liked from Madhya Pradesh. Has been all Odisha. Drawing away with the ball. Here's Roshan Panna. Gets it blocked. Here's Karthik Arpan for Roshan. Waiting for the return ball. It came towards his way. Perhaps he overran it. And what more? Guessed himself. A throw in. 15 minutes have been ticked off and 4-0. The score line. All four goals coming in the first half. Came close twice in the first half. Madhya Pradesh been unlucky on both occasions, hitting the woodwork once and clear off the line. A very decent effort from Sushant Parmar, who was pretty swift to spot the ball coming his way and just chipped it over the goalkeeper. It's completely against the run of play. Mahesh for Chandra. Rakesh. Another overlapping run coming in from Mahesh. Swift movement across the pitch from Karthik and Roshan. Madhya Pradesh get away with the ball. There's a challenge coming in from Rahul Vaishnav. Ball has gone out for a throw into the boys in red. It's been a complete team performance so far from Odisha, making sure everybody is involved. Likes of Rakesh, likes of Mahesh in the back line. Whenever they've got the ball, they've made sure they haven't given the possession away. Got the likes of Arpan Lakra involved on consistent basis. It was linked beautifully between that back line, midfield, and strikers. Contemplating with the fourth official there for a big discussion. Not quite sure if there is a contemplation of the thoughts. The coaches for sure having a word with the refs. Risha being pretty patient. Sal drops it and continues with the run. Avinash checks back, squares it towards the left, finds Karthik, drops it for Jitu, gets it into a very effective area. Karthik receives the ball just outside the box. Here's Roshan Panna measuring his options, trying to go away from that back line. If the attempt was perhaps to get it away from the first and then try and get it goalwards and be one-on-one with Salamuddin Khan. Meanwhile, there is some movement on the other side of the pitch. Couldn't quite get the connection right and goes across for a corner. Can they produce a moment of magic from somewhere, Madhya Pradesh? It's going to be a huge task from here on. A mountain to climb. Trailing this game by 4 goals is Rohit Singh. Using the best of efforts from him. Not the possession again on the counter are Odisha. Here's Roshan Panna scurrying away with the run. Here's Karthik Huntel on the ball, takes a strike straight at the goalkeeper. Decent save in the end from Salamuddin Khan. Was a breathtaking move again. They were backtracking. Decent delivery and maybe a couple of feet towards the right or left of the goalkeeper would have made things really interesting from Odisha's standpoint. For the moment, Madhya Pradesh have survived, conceding fifth. Roshan drops it for Jitu. Jitu turns 360 back with Chandra Mohan, shifts it towards the left. How many times have we seen Mahesh in those advancing positions? It's continued. Delightful ball to find Roshan Panna, who has a go at the target, not managing to keep it. Very good move again from Odisha. Didn't catch it clean, perhaps. Went towards the near post and was feet away. Priyanshu for Sushant. It's a good ball for Sushant Parmar, who's making that run again. That final ball, not the best. There was presence of a sky blue shirt waiting inside the box in Shubham Mane. That delivery never arrived. 57 minutes. into the game, and 4-0 is what the scoreline reads. All 4 goals scored in the first half. For all the viewers joining us for the first time on Punjab Football YouTube Channel, this is the 78th edition of the Santosh Trophy 2024-25 season, coming to you live from the GNDU Sports Complex here in Amritsar. Group F fixture, first of the group being played here. Third team, of course, is the Chhattisgarh. Teams to be played on 21st, which is today, 23rd and 25th of November. And all the games in the group stages being played between 15th of November up until 22nd of December. Final stage to be played after the turn of the calendar. 38 teams participating, 35 have been divided into 9 groups. 4 teams each in the group F having 3. Services, Goa and Telangana will join 9 from these groups in the final stage. 2 finalists plus the host state. It's a decent ball for Abhinash. Wide set up one of those red shirts waiting inside the box. Being decent defensively. Madhya Pradesh in 14 minutes played here in the second half. Haven't conceded anything. Picks out a pass. That's number 10. He's got some space to work with. Decent ball towards Rohit Singh. Rohit one-on-one with Rakesh Oram. Something to work for. Was trying to go for a glory shot there. Decent effort. Not managing to get anything behind that one. That would have been quite a spectacle. Number 9 got the ball at a decent height and was perfectly positioned. Going for a bicycle overhead kick. Would have been a sublime goal that he managed to get. Shubham Mane, beg your pardon. There's Madhya Pradesh on the ascendancy. A chance now. Oh, is bottled it. Perhaps the best, one of the best chances in the game for them. A brilliant move. Was well positioned to take that one. Control on the ball perhaps, and the finish not up to the mark from Madhya Pradesh standpoint. Three chances have gone down begging for MP to win the first. One rattle the crossbar, one goal line clearance, and then this one. Perhaps the best of the chances of the second half falling to MP. Might be growing in confidence. Just want to make sure they do that consistently and don't concede on the other side. Allows it to run across his body. Couldn't quite get to the end of it. Here's Rakesh Oram. Gets away from one, gets it inside the box. Does a good dummy, leaves it. Shot comes in straight at Salam. Spills over. but does well to get it on the second attempt. Urban takes a shot. Urban just goes over. Couldn't have missed by much. Should allow him the time and space on the ball. Isn't he going to make it count? He's already scored one goal in the first half. Urban Lakra has looked threatening. Rishabh. Lineup says Rishabh is a forward player. I'm not quite sure because he's been seen more often in that back line. Here's Bikash. Squares it up nicely. Easy as you like. Number 5 for Odisha. Not even celebrating now. Urban Lakra squared up nicely, and a shot coming in from Karthik Huntal. Another defensive error. Could have stopped perhaps. Goalkeeper, of course, was wrong-footed towards the other side on the near post. Karthik makes sure he makes this one count. 5-0 is the scoreline. Still got a lot of time left in this game. Won't be surprised if Odisha manages a couple more to add to the tally. Finished third in their last campaign. Played 5 games, won 3, lost 2. Managed to score 8 goals in 5 games in the last edition. That seems to be improvement and a half from their perspective. Here's Sushant Parmar. Shifts towards the other side. That was squared up nicely. Defense is alert and active to that ball coming in. And he trips over. Is that going to be a free kick? Looks like it has been given as one. Up in arms, Karthik Huntal. The ref was probably well positioned. Played 5 games, won 3, lost 2. Odisha in Santosh Trophy 77th edition scored 8 and conceded 3. Headed out by the red shirts. Here's Jitu. Falls for Rohit. Still got 24 minutes left in the game, and Odisha surely want to add a few more to their tally. Rahul. Shubham. Still have the ball. To be fair to Madhya Pradesh, they have looked decent, have got themselves growing in the game. It's just that finishing which has let them down, and those defensive mistakes. They can try and resolve those. Can turn out to be a decent team in the other fixture. Just 2 more games after this, one to be played on 23rd and the other on 25th. Three teams in the group. Wasn't the happiest of campaigns last time around for Madhya Pradesh. Didn't manage to win a single game. Lost 4 and 1 0-0 draw. They managed against Jharkhand. Goal scoring has been a problem for them. The backline has been a problem as well. Rishabh. Long throw. Perhaps keeps it just outside the box. Given away quite cheaply. Couldn't quite make the most of it as Karthik Huntel couldn't get down to the other side of the ball. A change for a couple of changes for Odisha. Number 10 is going to come on. Prakash Nayak in place of Roshan. And Arpan Lakra, the skipper, who's had a fantastic game, makes his way for Rahul Mukhi. Of course, Roshan Panna, the man who went out, scored a goal in the first half. It's been a proper team effort from Odisha's perspective. The back line turning up. They haven't been troubled defensively. But for their attacking prowess, making sure they've made those runs up and down the pitch. Likes of Mahesh, making sure they get on the ball and have supported the attack on more than one occasion. A brilliant shot. Oh, that was way too close. Brilliantly struck from Sushant. They have come mighty close on more than a few occasions here. Had some time and space on the ball. A diving effort from the goalkeeper, Siddhanta. Probably would have wanted a bit more curl on that ball. Tell you what, if that has got his glove to it, might be a brilliant save in the end. Corner has been conceded. Never looked like he got something to it, but a corner perhaps. Change for Madhya Pradesh. Avinash comes out and has been replaced by Rishu. Like for like replacements. Both these players operate from the midfield. It's just been that sort of a day for Madhya Pradesh. All those chances have come really close. 2 in the first half, 2 in the second. Still got 20 minutes left in the regulation time. Confirmation of that change again. Rishu in place of Avinash as Madhya Pradesh prepares to take another throw-in. Gets a knock. Here's Arpan Lakra for Jitu. He's got the armband on. Jitu skills away with the run. A lovely ball perhaps. Was he on offside? Looks like he was. There was an attempt to get on the other side of the ball. Priyanshu goes back for Mohit. Goes long and finds a sky blue shirt. This could be a decent opportunity. Well, he's managed to keep the ball in play. Sushant. Priyanshu from a distance. It was wobbling in the end, and Siddhanta makes sure he gets a safe pair of hands on it. Karthik and Jitu combining again. Here's run was coming in from Rahul Mukhi. Defense just knocks it over to Salamuddin Khan, who had a regulation grab in the end. Still 17 minutes to go. They would feel they've got those 3 points. Here's Sushant. Squares it up nicely, and they've got one back here. A decent move. They've been eyeing for it every time they get the ball into those positions in the second half. Is that man again, Sushant Parmar, who's had a good second half. Gets to the end of the ball and squares it up nicely for an incoming dash from Shubham Mane. Looks like it's going to be a quick drinks break. Confirmation of the goal scorer, Shubham, getting his first of the campaign. Can they try and add a few more to their tally? Just going to do their confidence a world of good coming into the next game against Chhattisgarh. Managed just one goal in 5 games they played last season. It's a pleasant morning. So you've got to make sure you keep yourself hydrated. Drinks break in the mid of the first and the second halves. Karthik gets us underway again. Here's Harbin. Bisal. Here's Jitu now. Finds Karthik. Goes well wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. I just want to tighten things up and see this game through, or perhaps give the players on the bench a run, some game time, and prepare them for what lies ahead. Lovely bit of a give and go there. The defense was under some sort of pressure. Priyanshu keeping his cool and gets the ball out of danger. Sushant just lets it run through. Coach definitely not happy, asking Priyanshu, try a bit more, perhaps. Check the shoulder. Priyanshu. Sushant does well and loses out to Urban. Here's Odisha. Through Rahul Mukhi. Steps over. Still has it. Allows it to run through for number 18, Abhinash. had already got himself into an offside position before the ball had arrived from Rahul Mukhi. Here's Madhya Pradesh. He's trying to find the run from Sushant Parmar. Just dinks it over the back line. Sushant does well, takes the strike. Straight at Siddhanta. Went straight down the line. He normally strikes with his right, and the ball was definitely going away from him. The angle would have gotten a bit more tighter. Takes the shot early and manages to get straight at the goalkeeper. And on the other side of the pitch, gets it blocked again. Change for Odisha. His number 9 goes off, Jitu Mudli. Another brilliant performance. Number 19, Rakesh Kumar Sahu, is going to come on in his place, making sure they give game time to all possible substitute options. Rohit still chasing the ball, still trying to win it back, get those 50-50 chances their way. Tries to dink it over the back line. Prakash has got help arriving. Here's a shift towards the far post. Does well to keep the ball in play. Here's Abhinash. Stabs it down the line. Back with Abhinash. Shifts it back. Has got some space to work with for Chandra Mohan. Vishal Tigga for Rakeshwaram. Utilizing that channel. Overlapping run coming in. And wasn't anticipating perhaps a lack of coordination. It's going to be a goal kick. Got 10 minutes left in the regulation time and some stoppages. Looks like it's going to be 3 or 4 minutes added. Sushant. Here comes Odisha. Has got help arriving and a good save in the end from Salamuddin Khan. Would have been a tap in for Prakash Naik. Make sure he dives full length to his left and grabs the ball with sheer ease. Give and go there, and the ball finds Sushant Parmar once again on the left flank. Leaves it for Shubham Mane. Left it for Amay Bhatkal. Ends up conceding the possession away. Here's another decent move coming in from Odisha. Mukhi had the option to cross, perhaps went through with a strike and evades everybody and skied over the crossbar. Rakesh Kumar Sahu with his first involvement. Second ball is a shout. Got 7 minutes and a few seconds left in the contest. Can Madhya Pradesh help themselves to another goal? Odisha, by the looks of it, haven't taken the foot off the gas yet as Urban shifts it towards the center. Priyanshu for Sushant, who couldn't quite control it, and it's going to be a throw-in for the boys in red. Abhinash. All these boys have put in a proper shift. Urban. Been a proper team effort. Priyanshu. Goal kick. Trying to build out from the back. Madhya Pradesh. We've been unlucky not to take away anything from Odisha. We've been absolutely top-notch quality in the first 45. MP have had their chances. Hit the woodwork, goal line clearance, and a few decent opportunities. Had they been a bit clinical, could have been a different score line. Wouldn't have been able to beat that 5-goal margin, but would have brought some sort of respectability to the score line. So no rush to get the game underway here. Siddhanta Pradhan taking his sweet time to get this goal kick. Asking his players to push forward. Goes for a long ball, still with Odisha. Taken away. Sushant, can he get to the end of it? Read well by the goalkeeper. Pouches it safely. Eats up a few more seconds. There's Abhinash. Abhinash, Bissal, Rakesh and Mahesh. Been a pretty strong backline. They haven't been tested. Sure, they've got the job done for Odisha. Here's Bissal Tigga. Shifts it towards Karthik. One back by MP. Here's Rohit Singh. Does well to keep it. Falls for a red shirt. Perhaps has been given as a free kick to Madhya Pradesh. Still with Madhya Pradesh. From outside of his right foot. Sushant. Sal gets a touch. Goes towards Rakesh. Coming together between Mahesh and one of the players forward for MP, Rohit. Again, good coordination between Abhinash and Chandramohan. Stay up is the shout for Sushant, who's been lively in the second half. Had a very good shot on target, was brilliantly dealt with by Siddhanta. Priyanshu gets the clearance, but only as far as Rakesh Kumar Sahu. Couldn't quite do much. Possession with the sky blue shirts. Rishabh gets a touch to it. trickles it on his way. On the ball again is Sushant Parmar, who scanned his options, shifts it towards the center. Can they get the shot away? They couldn't perhaps. And Odisha come up with the ball once again. And all the goals scored by Odisha, whenever Sushant has got the ball on the left flank, he's looked dominant. Made those runs, made those moves, have got the crosses away. There hasn't been anything stopping him. It's that quality and that finishing that has lacked from Madhya Pradesh, especially in the second half. Urban Priyanshu just gets the job done in the end. It's going to be a drop ball restart. It's the referee. So 90 seconds effectively left in the game, plus the stoppages. Urging Sushant to get himself into that space, and that ball never arrived. Another decent move, obviating the monotony, shifting it towards the right side. Sushant was the target. Is Bissell. Cut out by Sushant. Falls to another red shirt. Here's Chandra Mohan. Driving it forward is Rahul. Inside the box, who goes down. Looks like it's going to be a penalty. He was very well positioned. The ref was late on the challenge. Mohit Kumar. And that is pretty needless in the end. Got 30 seconds to play, and 5-1 down. Late challenge on the ball. Ball had already left Mohit's side. Just gets a fine touch to Rahul Mukhi. It's going to be Rahul himself to take this one. And a job to do for Salamuddin Khan. 5 minutes have been added on as stoppages. Salamuddin is down on the ground. Looks like he's in need of some medical assistance, because doesn't look to be comfortable as the help arrives on the pitch. It's going to be long 5 minutes by the look of it. It's been a fantastic game from Odisha's standpoint. A complete performance. The back line wasn't questioned. In the meantime, another sub for Madhya Pradesh. Priyanshu goes out and Rajiv Kumar is on the pitch. Salamuddin is back on his feet and will have to take this challenge. It's going to be Rahul Mukhi looking down the center. It's Rahul versus Salamuddin. Strikes it well and does it with utmost ease. Gets the right side. Couldn't quite get down just in time. Number 6 for Odisha. Pretty calm, composed, stuttered run up. Grounder towards the right of the goalkeeper. Looks to be in some pain here. Salamuddin Khan has been worked upon twice in as many minutes. Got up from that assistance to try and save that penalty. Went down again. But here we go again with 2 minutes and whatever the ref decides to play on after that, because been quite a few seconds lost in that injury to Salamuddin Khan. Here comes Odisha again. There's a tackle coming in. That has been given as a corner. A sliding tackle from the skipper, Rahul Vaishnav Das. Had 3 red shirts waiting inside the box to try and pounce on it. Here's Karthik. Rahul just knocks back to Abhinash. Does well to keep it. Falls back for Arbin. Abhinash still giving it a chase, and looks like that has gone out of the play for a goal kick. It's Rohit. Gives the possession away. Here's Arbin Lakra. Goes forward to defend it. Here's Chandra Mohan. On the turn was Rahul Mukhi. Got the return ball. Chandra Mohan couldn't quite get to the end of it. 6-1 is the scoreline with seconds to play. You're done with the stoppages. Playing out a few more seconds for the injury time to Salamuddin Khan. Belts it down forward for Sushant Parmar. Looked like he was the best to get to the end of it. Abhinash just making sure he marshals that one out quite comfortably. Here's Rohit Singh. Rajiv. Arbin knocks it towards Rahul. Rahul from outside of his right foot finds Arbin Lakra. Gets the cross in. It's Karthik who gets to the end of it on the other side of the far post. Chandra Mohan takes a touch. Shifts it for Rakesh Kumar. Rakesh still has got the ball alive. So there goes the full-time whistle. It's been a complete performance from Odisha. They've been relentless in the first half and in the second. Madhya Pradesh did give glimpses of a comeback, but it just wasn't their day. Had quite a few chances. Couldn't quite convert or have been clinical in front of the goal. 6-1 is the full-time scoreline. Harbin, Roshan, Jeetu, Karthik, Rahul Mukhi, the goal scorers. Karthik scoring a brace goal towards the end of the first half and at the 63rd minute mark. In response, Shubham Mane getting one back for Madhya Pradesh. Sushant Parmar was really good in the second half. Had quite a few chances. Forced a couple of saves out of the goalkeeper. Handshakes all around and 3 points in the kitty for Odisha. Both these teams will have one more game left in the group stages. They'll go ahead and play Chhattisgarh. If Odisha can manage a victory, or perhaps a draw rather, and the other result going in their favour, they should be through to the final stage. Likewise, if Madhya Pradesh can help themselves to a comprehensive victory in the game against Chhattisgarh, they'll stand a chance as well. And here's how the stats look like after the end of the 90 minutes. 62% to Odisha, 38% to Madhya Pradesh in terms of the ball possession. On those 38%, most of it has been in their own half. 16 shots with 18 landing on target for Odisha, 6 with 2 on target for Madhya Pradesh. 2 times Salamuddin Sheikh managing to save some shots, 2 shots rather. Corners 7 to Odisha and 3 to MP. 7 fouls resulting in 2 yellow cards for Madhya Pradesh and 5 fouls conceded by Odisha. So that's the full-time scoreline confirmation. Odisha 6, Madhya Pradesh 1. With the bragging rights and 3 points in their kitty. So that's been my time here in the commentary box. Do join us again. And until then, this is Junaid Ahmed signing off from the commentary box. Right, for tomorrow, we've got Himachal up against Jammu and Kashmir. And next, after that, it's going to be Punjab, the home side, up against Ladakh. That's at 2:30 p.m. kickoff, the local time. So those are the 2 Group A fixtures. First game, of course, starting at 10:30 a.m. And until tomorrow, this is Junaid Ahmed signing off for the moment. Do take care and have a very good rest of your day.